I overheard my parents talking about me, and I wasn't supposed to be alive. I was never the favorite child. My younger brother, Evan, got praise for breathing correctly. I got silence, or criticism, or the look, the one that said you're tolerated, not loved. I spent my whole life trying to earn something from my parents that never came. I thought maybe they just didn't know how to love me. I was wrong. Last Thanksgiving, I came home early from work to help cook. The house was quiet. Too quiet. As I walked toward the kitchen, I heard my parents talking in the living room. My mom said my name. I stopped. You think she knows? My dad asked. My mom didn't answer right away. No, she said finally. And she never can. My heart started pounding. My dad sighed. She's 26. This is eating us alive. My mom's voice cracked. She wasn't supposed to survive. I felt like the floor vanished under my feet. She was never supposed to be born, my dad said. I leaned against the wall to keep from collapsing. My mom whispered. We agreed. If anything went wrong, we'd never tell her. I don't remember breathing after that. I don't remember walking to my car. I only remember sitting there, shaking, staring at my phone like it might explain why my own parents talked about me like a mistake that lived too long. That night, I confronted them. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just asked, what do you mean I wasn't supposed to survive? My mom started sobbing immediately. My dad went pale. They sat me down like I was about to hear a story they'd rehearsed for years but prayed they'd never tell. When my mom was pregnant with me, doctors warned her. Severe complications, high chance of miscarriage, even higher chance the baby wouldn't live past infancy. They were advised to terminate. They didn't, but they planned for me to die. They told themselves not to bond, not to get attached, not to name me until I proved I'd live. But I did. And when I didn't die, they didn't know what to do with me. By the time Evan was born healthy and perfect, they had already decided who I was. The reminder, the risk, the child they never allowed themselves to love. I asked them why they never told me. My dad said, we were afraid you'd feel unwanted. I laughed. I laughed so hard my chest hurt. I felt unwanted my entire life, I said. You just finally explained why. I left that night. I stopped calling, stopped visiting. I grieved parents who were still alive. 6 months later, my mom showed up at my apartment. She looked older, smaller. She handed me a box. Inside were baby clothes, hospital bracelets, cards, all addressed to me. She said, we kept everything. We just didn't know how to give it to you. I looked at her and realized something terrifying. They loved me. Just too late. I told her the truth. I can forgive you, I said, but I can't pretend anymore. She cried. I closed the door. I'm building a life now where I'm not the accident, not the almost, not the child who survived despite being unwanted. I survived anyway, and that's the part of the story that finally belongs to me.